Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna Morrow. I'm the founder and principal designer of a boutique interior design firm located in Washington, D.C. called Morrow Design Studios. And today on this video, y'all, I want to get really candid and open with you about the slow season that my design firm is currently experiencing, which isn't new, but I do want to share the things I am doing that are new to navigate this slow season. Now, before we get started, I am a YouTuber, so I gotta say, if you like interior design or entrepreneurship content, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a future video when it goes live. This August marks 3 years that my design firm has been in business. During the first year, summertime came around, it was a slow season, but I just chalked it up to it's the summer. People are spending a lot more time outside, they're traveling, their interiors just aren't a priority. So during that first year, when I was experiencing that slow season, what I did was prioritize two things. I prioritized my back office operations and I strengthened my client experience. So when business picked back up at the end of the summer, everything was great. But what I didn't realize was all of that work I was doing was not going to be beneficial when we hit another slow period during the summer of year 2. So this time around, what I'm doing is taking a different approach and I'm focusing on these 5 areas to help me during this slow season in business. Number 1, I'm diversifying my business's income streams. Since I've been in business, the way that my firm has made money is solely from having clients hire us for their interior design projects. But I'm doing things a little differently this year, and in order to diversify my income streams, I'm doing 3 things. Number 1, I'm introducing new services. Now, historically, we've only offered 2, which is virtual design and full service design. So we've introduced 2 new services that are more affordable and allow us to reach a broader audience. The first one is called Design on Demand. That's an opportunity for clients to spend an hour with me to pick my brain about any design dilemma in their home. It can be virtual or in person. And then the second option is called interior decorating. Not everybody wants their house redesigned or a room redesigned from ceiling to floor. Some people just genuinely want a few pieces selected for a room in their home to kind of tie the ribbon on the packaging, if you will. Again, the point of these 2 packages is to allow us to reach a broader audience, but it also helps us to reach folks who may not have the budget to hire us right now for a virtual or full service project, but if they enjoy working with us in a smaller capacity, they may come back around again in the future, or they'll just spread the word about our firm to people in their network. And that's always the ultimate goal, is getting referrals. Number 2, I've been spending a lot of time studying successful interior designers, especially those who have managed to create very large brands. One that I'm thinking of in particular that I've been studying are Sid and Shay McGee. Now, they have an interior design firm, they have a TV series with Netflix, and they also have products. They sell furniture via their website, and then they sell furniture that's more affordable with Target. What I've learned about them, though, is their design firm makes up a very small percentage of their income. Majority of their income comes from the product side of things. And so that's exactly what I'm focused on. I want to open an Etsy store to sell digital products. And what I want to do with the income I make from selling those digital products is use it to put towards being able to create physical products. And that's actually the 3rd thing I'm focused on. I'm researching what consumers are looking for, things that they need, things they don't yet know that they want. What can I give to consumers to allow them to have a more convenient experience in their home and even a more enjoyable experience in their home? So those are the 3 areas I'm focused on right now to diversify my income stream. Number 2, I'm tapping into old skills. So I don't know if y'all knew this, but prior to becoming an interior designer, I actually worked in corporate America for more than 10 years, focused on marketing, communications, and social media, which I think makes me an expert by now. So I'm tapping into my expertise to help nonprofits and small businesses with their social media presence online. I'm sharing this because I want y'all to know, if you're an entrepreneur, whether you're new in the game or you're seasoned, it is okay to veer off the path if you're doing something that's going to ultimately help your business in the long run. I'm doing this because if I don't have any new projects coming in, there is no income coming in. And for that reason, I need to find a way to secure income for my business, because while work's not coming in, those expenses absolutely are. And so I need to make sure that I'm able to sustain my business expenses And also marketing. You have to have a very strong marketing budget. I was actually listening to a podcast not too long ago, and the man said, if you are not marketing your business, you have a hobby. And I have to agree. So in order for my business to reach new clients and potential clients, I have to market to them. But the only way to do that is to have a solid marketing budget. So don't be ashamed if you have to do something else to sustain your business. The third thing I'm doing is prioritizing getting exposure for my personal brand and my story. So working in marketing for more than 10 years, I have learned that people develop an affinity for a brand because of their story or because of a person or image behind the brand. Let me give you an example that you should be very familiar with. Her name is Beyonce. I am a huge Beyonce fan. Do not debate me about her talent, about her skills, about her craft. Not interested, but what I will say to you is the quality of Beyonce's work, her creativity, her longevity as an artist, all of that has made me develop a deep affinity for her. If Beyonce is dropping an album at 12 a.m., guess who's in bed listening to it with headphones in because of my affinity for her? I am, and I've done that before. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a Beyonce fan. Anyway, I'm sharing this to say people will develop an affinity for you, your values, your story, your work ethic, your brand story, but you have to tell it. And that's something that I haven't been doing. I haven't been doing a good job of sharing my personal brand story. I need to get my story out there more so that clients, customers, they get to know Jenna, the person behind the brand, and then ultimately have a desire or interest to work with me because of things like my values, my personality, things separate from my design style. This is a great opportunity, I must say, for me to plug my social media channels. If you are on Instagram, I am too. Feel free to follow me there. My name on there is Jenna D. Morrow. I'm on TikTok occasionally. My name there is also Jenna D. Morrow, so feel free to give me a follow so you can see more about Jenna and my story and also my interior design content. Number 4, networking. Now, since I did come from the PR and communication side of things when I graduated from college, networking was like rule number 1, and I was in it to win it. So what I would do is when I would get to the event, if I had a genuine conversation or connection with someone and I wanted to speak with them one-on-one after the event, I would take their business card and I would sneak away and write down a little note. So let's say I met someone named Sue who has bright red hair, and Sue just told me that she is taking her first trip to LA in the next couple months and she's so excited. So after the event, I would email Sue. Sue, it was so great meeting you. I look forward to connecting with you in the future. Then a few weeks after the event, I would send Sue another email and say, hey Sue, me again. I would love to connect with you over coffee or lunch. Also, I thought of you when I saw this article online that shared the 10 best restaurants to try for lunch during your next trip to LA. Boom. Not only did I show Sue that I was interested in connecting with her because I followed up again, but I also remembered something about her and was able to provide something that could be beneficial for her. Networking has been really important for me during this season because networking is the most important aspect in business. Whether you own the business or you're a part of the business, networking is really, really important. I've been attending interior design events, so industry events, but I've also been exploring events that are outside of the industry, like a journaling workshop. I've been making sure that I'm constantly putting myself out there, introducing myself to different people, because I have to imagine no matter what event I attend, there's one person there that I can form a connection with, whether it be a connection that can benefit me or benefit them in the immediate future or in the distant future. I want to make sure that I'm always expanding my network, and that's the key to growing a successful business. And last but not least, number 5 is learning. Now, when I started my design firm almost 3 years ago, y'all, my focus was just on securing clients, getting money, creating my logo, my email, like setting everything up so that I can say I'm officially open for business. But what I didn't do was prioritize learning how to grow a business and also learning as an interior designer. Right now, I am focused on both because both are essential for the longevity of my business. Learning how to grow a business, that's everything from sales to marketing to the client experience to creating my sales funnel. And then on the interior design side, just keeping up with industry trends, industry forecasting. Where is interior design going in the next 5 to 10 years? And that just makes me a better resource for my clients when I'm working with them, because clients not only want to hire you, sometimes they actually want to learn from you. So that's been a big priority for me. A few ways I'm doing that include attending free webinars. They have been my jam because, again, no work is coming in, which means that budget, my money has to stay very conservative. So anything free when it comes to learning, I am all about right now. Secondly, podcasts. There's one podcast in particular called The Interior Collective. Shout out to them. They've taught me so much, but they interview different designers on every episode. And y'all, when I tell you, I've learned everything from how to price my services. I've learned about different software to help me manage client projects. It has been incredible. So don't forget the importance of learning. So those are the 5 things that I am focused on right now during the slow season in business. If you are experiencing a slow season, write to me and let's talk about it, because I'll be going through this for the whole summer. So I would love to connect with you. Drop me a comment below. Let me know if you have any questions about any of the information I shared today. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.